Hey YouTube, Rook here from Rook Geek Goodness, my little channel web for all things geeky and cool. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to a Funko review and unboxing video, and I'm super stoked. Woo! Really excited to talk about this big bad boy right here, the big bad of the Jurassic World Dominion movie, the last Jurassic Park / World movie they're ever gonna make, the 10-inch Gigantosaurus pop himself. Really cool figure, a lot to talk about and unpack with him. If you weren't made aware, this is kind of the second of a video series of 3 videos I'm putting out talking about the Jurassic World Dominion pops. The very first one was sort of 2 pops. It was from the Raptors. It was both blue, which was an exclusive version of blue and beta, which was a common version. It's on the channel. Take a look on the playlist. You'll find it there. This is number 2 in the video series, the 10-inch Gigantosaurus, and the third one is going to be the Raptor pack, which is 3 separate individual Raptors, 1 from the specialty series and 2 are Target exclusives. Keep your eyes open for that video coming soon. So of course, talking about the 10-inch Gigantosaurus pop himself. This is a common pop. It's not exclusive. Price point, if you're curious, was $30 US. And I'm going to do this a little bit differently. I'm going to do it basically not kind of go to the table as I normally do. I'm going to take some B-roll shots of this, the packaging, and up-close shots of the Gigantosaurus himself. Very cool pop. Let's kind of get into this breakdown now. So of course we have our 10-inch pop here. Great packaging. Of course, pop movies up here in the corner. The Jurassic World Dominion logo. Pop number 1210 or 1210. A nice shot of what it looks like on this side. We have, of course, Gigantosaurus over here. Basically, also, I didn't say it on the front here. It does have the Gigantosaurus listed right here. Nice window box display. And, of course, on the back of the pop, you have everything that was listed in the particular wave that you could have gotten with this figure. Of course, this is, again, a 10-inch pop. Much bigger than your standard, let's say, 3.5 to 4-inch pop. Way bigger. We're going to bring a guest star in a second to talk about him. Let's do a quick unboxing here. Let's get this guy out of packaging and showcase this guy off so you can see what it looks like. There's a really cool insert, which I'll showcase right now, which you get with it. You could use this as a backdrop for your Gigantosaurus if you wanted to. It's up to you how you want to display it. Of course, this guy looks really cool. I've already kind of taken him out of packaging and played around with them to see what it looks like, and it's a really cool pop. Very neat design. I definitely like what Funko did with this character. Again, it's the big bad dinosaur that you see in the Jurassic World Dominion movie. Again, I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't seen it yet. I highly recommend taking a look at that movie. Very cool flick nonetheless. Again, if you want to put this next to your character's backdrop, you could do something like that if you wanted to display next to it, but you need to push against something because this, as we're going to talk about shortly, is more of a staction piece. Very cool looking character, kind of poised and kind of head's turned. There is no articulation. You can't pose him. What you see is what you get, and again, in the 10-inch scale. I'm going to bring in our guest here, Mr. T-Rex. So you can pose these next to one another. The base for the Gigantosaurus is much bigger than the T-Rex's base. Let's take a look at that base right now. Move him away for a second. The base is kind of stylized. I'll take some up-close shots of it so you can see what it looks like because you won't be able to see really anything of it. It is attached to it. It's kind of this muddy-looking base, but I do like the way it looks. It looks really cool. Again, coming in the 10-inch scale. Very cool design. There are really cool attention to detail and deco on this guy. There is, again, no exclusive version of this guy. I believe they have a normal standard version. They just basically scaled it up higher to get this form. That's what they did. Or either one of two things. They either scaled it up or scaled it down. I'm pretty sure they probably scaled it up. So you have both versions. It comes in that side-loaded packaging as well. I do like the attention to detail right here. You see the scratch marks there, and you I'll get some B-roll of everything here, some scratch marks right there as well. I like the tone, the color. You see the cool looking ridges across the back. Very cool dynamic version of the Gigantosaurus. Hopefully I'm pronouncing the name correctly of the dinosaur. I could be butchering it. That's what it sounds like when I did some research and see how to pronounce the character's name or the dinosaur's name. It's either Gigantosaurus or Gigantosaurus. They pronounce it kind of both ways from different websites. They say it in both ways, but I think it's Gigantosaurus is the correct pronunciation. He is way bigger than a T-Rex. Like, they actually pulled the fossil records. This outsizes this guy by a lot. Not by a little, but by a lot. I don't know the exact measurements, but Gigantosaurus is the largest found dinosaur ever on record for paleontologists who found bones of this guy. The biggest dinosaur you'll ever see. But these sit together really, really well. If you're going to pose these guys next to one another, they play off one another very, very well in scale. So I kind of do like that, yet he's supposed to be much bigger than him. I understand what Funko was trying to do there, but I do like what they did. Especially with this one, doesn't really have a pose. It has more of a decorative base on the bottom, as you can see kind of here. Hopefully you can get across it on video. But this one doesn't. This seems like just a muddy ground. He's walking across it. I do like all the attention to details for the claws. The feet looks really, really cool. Again, the deco looks awesome. Again, the head is kind of turning to the side in a sort of monstrous looking stare down it will be having with another dinosaur. So I do really, really like that. And I think if you're a fan of the Jurassic Park / Jurassic World, in this case Jurassic World Dominion movie, I think this would be a buy. I really think this would be a buy. If you like dinosaurs, you like big dinosaurs, highly recommend it. Again, you can bring in your T-Rex here to play off of it. There is another third 10-inch pop, which I currently don't own. I'm trying to get my hands on it. It's blue, just blown up to 10-inch scale, which is the same one as the Jurassic World first movies version of blue. So you're going to say, is there a third one? There is. They've only made 3 10-inch pops when it comes to the dinosaurs for the Jurassic Park / Jurassic World series. That's all they've ever made. Are they going to make more? I don't know. But this one, I think, is definitely a buy in my personal opinion. I think the Gigantosaurus looks really, really cool. Again, if you're a fan of dinosaurs, and this is basically what you're really getting is a statue. This is kind of like a statue piece. There is no articulation. There's no posability. What you see is what you get, and I'm okay with that. If you just want a really cool piece sitting on your table, your desk, your collection, definitely go with this particular piece, my personal opinion. Usually the 10-inch pops usually increase in price pretty well. It'd be a good substantial purchase and an investment down the line if you wanted to sink your money into this. Again, I wouldn't spend more than $30 to maybe $40. Personally speaking, I found him for cost at Target. It was $30, so you can find it right now in the wild. So if you're looking for them, don't go, I would try not to go to your Amazons, your eBays, unless you have to, or if you can get it for that price. Nothing more than $40 US, in my personal opinion. That's what I honestly think. But I think it's a really good pop. I really think if you're a fan of dinosaurs and Jurassic Park / Jurassic World, highly recommend picking this guy up and adding him to your collection. So I do hope you like this video review of the Gigantosaurus, the Jurassic World / Jurassic World Dominion movie, pop number 1210. Hopefully I got the name right. Yep, 1210 at the 10-inch scale. So keep your eyes open again for video number 3, which will be the Attack Raptor pack coming out shortly. I do hope you like it. Give it a like at the bottom page. Click that subscribe button, picture my face, the round button. When you subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon to be notified of my latest videos. And of course, last but not least, you'll click the windows over here to watch more of my content. Take care, guys. See you next video. And bye-bye.